barndominiums are not that big of a deal. They really are not, okay? The biggest issue for your barndo is your appraisal. So let's just talk about appraisals, because I think appraisal is probably the part that drives lenders away from doing barndominiums and has put everybody in the spot where like, oh, it's so hard to get barndominium financing. Well, again, in my world, really it's not, okay? What Ben's saying, with one comp, we'd like to see, I'd like to see a couple more. We have to use 3, but definitely you want to have at least one comp out there to show that the market's going to support that type of construction in your area. So in rural areas, maybe we get way up north or way far out. That's where barndominiums end up being challenges, just because those appraisers do have to find the comps. Now the good part is, like, so our footprint here, Ben, you're in where's your office at again? I can't remember from our different locations.
So I'm in Jackson County off of M60. M60 runs parallel to 94.
Okay.
And so in between Jackson is the major Jackson and Albion.
Yep. And so guys, I'll go all over the state of Michigan, so I'll go all over, but like I'm just going to talk like in my circumference. I know my market really well, so like Jackson, Washtenaw, Livingston, Lenawee, Ingham County, we've got barndos. There's barndos. I've financed, so like I've seen them. I know they're there, so I know that if you're in that circle, okay. But if you're calling me from way up in the UP, I'm not going to know your market over the phone, and I'm going to have to rely upon maybe you or a realtor or builder, or reaching out to some appraisers up there just to kind of get a gauge of the market, to even have some idea up front. But appraisals, that's your big thing, and so don't be afraid of them. It's not really that big of a deal. The agencies, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, actually came out with guidelines that now say this is not an uncommon piece of property anymore. So even agency financing, where I get my best rates from, have said that this is now becoming a common structure, and have given direction. So as far as anything on the appraisals else that you can think of, Ben, for that you want to make a comment on?
Not on the appraisals, but as far as the market area, where your market's at. I specifically deal with Jackson and Calhoun County primarily, which is why we have multiple Greenstone offices spread out through the state of Michigan and the Northeast Wisconsin. So I'm pretty limited to Jackson and Calhoun. However, if I do have referral sources and somebody's from, the Eaton County or maybe Kalamazoo County, I can definitely write those loans. But we do have regional boundaries as loan officers. So I specifically deal with Jackson and Calhoun. However, I'll answer any of your questions that you have and get you in the right hands. So I just wanted to make a point of that for the customers that are viewing.
So if you had somebody, let's say from Traverse City area, you could connect them with somebody up in that market. Okay, perfect. All right. So guys, when it comes to appraisals, the next thing I want to talk a little bit about is down payment. That's kind of where we're transitioned to. Believe it or not, that was number 3, and I've got 12. So, but we're covering a lot of ground. And again, this is for you guys. So if you have questions, keep posting, and we'll keep throwing those out there. But down payment is another real big one.